Hi guys, welcome back to Dizzyspell. In case you're new, I'm Izzy.
And I'm Devin.
Today we'll be discussing something that we've dealt with in the past and never quite understood.
Babies in movies. We get that you love your kid and you want to still have a life.
We get that some babies can be really good and stay quiet throughout the whole film.
But the ones we want to talk about are the ones brought to midnight shows.
Or to any other movie that is not rated G.
Or movies longer than an hour and a half. I mean, babies are normally pretty restless creatures, and that kind of sensory overload can be kind of damaging. It's probably bound to upset them. And after midnight, I mean, I could probably make a Gremlins joke if I had one, but I don't, so I guess you're lucky there. Anyway, after midnight, these kids are tired, and most likely they're being kept from their normal sleep cycle, which is kind of mean, and it leads to crying and or general crankiness sounds throughout the film.
Plus, for any other movie that is not rated G, I mean, you're gonna give your child nightmares, especially if they are like from like the ages of like what, 2 and 10-ish, I guess.
More like 0 to 10.
0 to 10, whatever. I mean, like the thought process of a baby's gonna be like, what is this noise? What is this? Why?
That was a fantastic impression.
Yeah, right? It was great. Right? So what?
I mean, going to the movies already costs an arm and a leg, so if you can afford the movie tickets,
and probably buy the bucket of popcorn and sodas and all that fun stuff at the concession stand, because I mean, seriously, can you pass by the concession stand and not buy something?
if you can, more power to you. But if you can't, or if you're just going to be buying those midnight movie tickets, you can probably afford a babysitter as well.
If you're arguing about the time frame, since it's a midnight showing, you just get someone that's older than 16 years old. So, purchasing a ticket to a midnight showing usually is done in advance. So, you already planned for that. So, why don't you plan for a babysitter? I mean, you can ask grandma to babysit, you can ask an aunt and uncle to babysit. There's gladly a family member who will babysit for you because they most likely know that you've been a little snippy, and they'll say like, yeah, go away. We'll take care of the child. Go.
So, plus, why even go if you know you're going to have to walk out because your baby got fussy? Because then now you're not only disturbing your own enjoyment of the film, but all the others who paid their $10,000 and got their tickets and their diabetes-inducing candy. And please don't say that it's not fair that you should have to take your fussy baby out of the theater, because it's your baby. If you can't figure out how to handle having a baby and still being able to do things without said baby, then maybe you should reevaluate what you're doing.
Again, we get that certain situations do come up and parents can't get a babysitter. But you also have to think about it. Think about, okay, if I can't get a babysitter, then is it really a good time to go to the movies? You have other options to view a movie. There's Netflix, there's Redbox, there's On Demand, there's buying it the normal way in the store, the DVDs of the movies. You have multiple options of how to watch a movie at home comfortably with your child sleeping in the other room, and you didn't have to pay for a babysitter. You could do just a renting of a movie, so you don't even need to buy the DVD, and so you're still saving money, and it's a lot easier and it'll be more enjoyable for you.
And it's not that we're not for parents being able to watch movies in the theaters. We get that a lot of movies do look better that way.
But we also don't understand why parents are bringing their children to a movie that is not rated G, like something that's like PG-13 or R. In those midnight showings, like, why is your child there? Like, your child has really no place to be there. Especially, like, honestly.
We're gonna admit this, man.
Yeah. We saw this a lot during Breaking Dawn Part 1 at the midnight showing. There was multiple children there that were all under the age of 13. Like, next to me, I had a 10-year-old. And I was like, do you not know what is going to happen in this movie? Especially in this first part of the movie?
I think the worst part was actually that these kids were standing in line with their parents for probably over 4 hours. I mean, not only do they have to go through the movie itself, but standing in line. So, I mean, they're dealing with sex and loud noises and Kristen Stewart. I mean, all of which, especially that last one, could be very upsetting to a young child.
Or an adult. So honestly, we would just like some parents to think really long and hard about going to the movies with their child before they actually go. Because really, do you want to walk out of the movie theater halfway through the movie because your child decides to start crying, starts throwing a temper tantrum for no apparent reason? Make it easier on yourself and for your child. Think
And
about
everyone
it.
else.
And everyone else. But yeah. Yeah.
This has been a Dizzyspell PSA.
Favorites and likes are welcomed.
Okay, so the subscription button is below, and all our linky stuff is in the description as well. Let us know how you feel about the topic in the comments. And yeah.
That's all for now.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Anyway, so I'd just like to point out the fact that it took us 4 months, and I had to fly all the way to Florida to make this happen, as the reason we're in the same room right now, because our schedules suck balls.
Yeah.
And this is the only way to make it work. We're hoping that this will not be the case every single time, because it's going to get expensive.
On both sides?
Yeah.
Very much so.
But we have this video, and we'll be having another video that we filmed in 2012 come out in a little bit. It's actually some of our friends doing the Chubby Bunny Challenge. So that should tell you how old it is, because that's when it was still pretty popular. Chubby Bunny! So yeah, hopefully it won't take 4 months every time, and hopefully it won't take flying across the US every time. Although, this is much easier to film on one camera than having to film two and edit them together.
You know what's funny?
Huh.
Is like technically because you'll be back for LeakyCon, and that's in about...
That's in 7 months.
Really?
6 months.
But still.
Look at this. So you're gonna come to California in the meantime, or?
Probably, maybe. We'll see what happens.
She thinks she's making a disco.
I like looking at the shadows, how they change.
Is this where we panic? That was frightening. Alright, ready? That's not gonna work, bud.
Precious.
Yeah, don't take your kids to that when they're not ready.
Hi to my precious, my precious.
Or have your kids watch this video with her. Anyway.
No.
Calm down.
No.
You're getting hiccups again.
No.
Get back in the frame.
No.
Apparently I brought my child to the movies tonight.
No.
Anyway.
I don't want to.
Shh. I'm trying to film.
Alright.
Okay. It's my turn. Okay.
But I didn't say so why.
Then redo your line.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Do you see what I have to work with? This is why films don't happen. Or, you know, YouTube videos. Okay, continue. All for that line.
Just for that. I just wanted that. So why?
I have to edit everything else out. Anyway.
Because purchasing a midnight... Because purchasing a midnight ticket show... Fuck is... A midnight ticket show? Ticket one way, one way ticket. I mean...
Alright, so we've got all of our singing getting into this video, even they didn't hear the first one because the sound was off.
thing. Buying a midnight show,
Yes. Midnight show ticket.
it just doesn't not.
Buying a ticket to a midnight show.
Yeah, there we go. There, see. The way you worded it,
I'm sorry. Continue.
it made my brain
Battery.
Your mother, so grandma will most likely babysit you.
Well, not you, but that kid.
Mama.
Although she may need a babysitter. Alright. Sorry.
Okay. Again, we do.
I don't know this line.
Because I can't read it from this far away, guys. Dang it.
Where's your glasses?
No. You have Netflix, you have Redbox, you have On Demand. There's multiple things. Okay. You have Netflix, you have Redbox, you have On Demand. There are a lot of this is
I don't know what to do with this line.
yeah. There's a lot of you can
The fact that there's sex and vampires and loud noises and Kristen Stewart. Oh, let's do that again because you were saying the same time as me.
because I wanted it, but
Okay.
you did it. You added things.
I know because I was trying to fix it. We have 2 minutes.
I don't know. The end of the PDA.
PDA? There was no PDA, I'd like to clarify.
What do you call it?
PSA.
PSA. Letter off. Whatever.
Oh god, we're gonna run out of our 30 minutes.
Shh.
From the top. Cause I'm retarded. And action.
Okay, that's okay. Sing the first line.
Do you wanna build a snowman?
Do you want to go outside and play?
That's not the line.
Yes, it is.
No. Come on, let's go and play.
Whatever. It's along the same lines.